Gato. Yes. Hello, you beautiful ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? I got something very special for you today. I'll tell you why. A couple weeks ago, I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw some company called MBito, and it piqued my interest. Contacted the lads in MBito, a guy named Lucas. He was extremely helpful, and he sent out this product so we can review it. Okay, and if you're not familiar with MBito, is they allow you to unlock a different type of menus, hidden menus, AMG menus, and so forth, and different features throughout the car with a simple OBD2 port scanner here. And not just unlock and get new features, but you can also scan for fault codes, check engine, and so forth. So I'm really lucky to have this product. So let's see what we can do. But before I start, I should remind you guys that this is 2016 C450 AMG. Now, before Mercedes came out with 43 AMG, I think they put this Humpty Dumpty together and said, well, let's use the M276 engine, slap some turbos on it, and put a 7-speed transmission in it. When that was successful enough, the next year, 2017, they released the C43 AMG. Exactly the same thing, but a different transmission. What makes me say that is when I'm working throughout the car, I found different type of computers and body control modules and modules of all kinds, right? All of them have AMG stamp on it. So this basically tells us that this is the predecessor to the 43 AMG, and it's kind of like a test run, I guess, before they release it. But nevertheless, they include some things with this car that the next year, the 2017 C43s do not have, and that is the AMG menu on the cluster, and I don't have Apple Play or Android Auto and all that stuff. But I don't know if this will allow me to unlock the Android Auto. At least I use Android. So but at least we'll get the AMG menu that I really want, and we'll see what else they have in store as well. All right, let's buckle up and find out. All right, here it goes. Now just find the OBD port, OBD2 port, which is conveniently covered by this thing here. Just pop it out and let's see. There you go, it's plugged in, I believe. Yep. All right, let's see what happens now. Sweet. Now I did look at some of the instructions. We need to download an app, which I already did. Created an account, and it simply says plug it in, and then let's see what happens. So I'll put it on the first auxiliary here, then on the app. I guess scan for devices. Here it found the device. Excuse me. It's found the device. Let's connect to it. Cool. Now brings us to selecting our model. I mean, they have everything. They have the C190, the C197 AMGs, W117, W176. So let's find ours. W205, Mercedes C-Class. Let's see, want us to scan. It loaded the computer, shows my voltage of the battery. So let's scan and see what it detects. Alright, we got some flashing lights happening. It's going through, I guess, diagnostics active. Let's keep happening. Let's keep scanning this thing. Bluetooth disconnected for a second. Now it's back online. Oh, nearly there. All right, so we have a service function, handle faults, and improve your MB Mercedes. So let's click on improve, and then I would like to navigate. All right, so I mean, before I navigate to what I want, you have a screen type. I'm assuming is this one. Seems like auxiliary control, temperature units, fuel consumption units, seatbelt warnings, stop start function if you want to turn that off, and I highly recommend turning that shit off. It's terrible. Stroboscope, and that's something that I want to try soon. Video in motion, one touch turn signal, pressure units, anti-theft, amber lights. Let's see. AMG menu. It says unlock for 60 credits. All right, it is unlocked. They did actually added some credits for me, so I can test that. So thank you so much, Lucas, for doing this. So now that that is unlocked, let's press AMG menu, select an option. It says enable gear indicator horizontal, enable gear indicator vertical. So I'll try horizontal first and see what happens. Option is selected, then activates. The cluster is, I'm assuming, resetting. It says this may take a while. Okay, I did something, and it says activated. Now there's a little bit change here in graphics. The park drive and all that looks a little bit different, but let's take a look. Media, telephone, assistant graphics, service settings, AMG. There you go. If you click on AMG, that's what we get. All right, let's start the car and see. Set that service light and see if we can do it through here. Alright, shows gears and temperature and all that. Nice. Let's see in here. So these are different Fahrenheit. Okay. So this is what it looks like. And let's take a look at something. I want to go into the vertical. So I want to see, this is the horizontal, and I want to see the vertical. So let's go back in here. Vertical activates. It's doing its thing. Okay, it's rebooting. it says activated. Let's clear that, go back to home, scroll down, AMG. All right, it looks the same to me. Oh no, this is actually pertaining to the park, reverse and drive. In here they're vertical rather than horizontal. Okay, so that was the actual change. Actually I'll keep it the way it is, vertical. That's cool. All right, what else we can do here? What else? Seatbelt warnings, video in motion. I have 90 credits left, so I have to be careful. Oh, something that I really want is rear lights on with DRL. That is 5 credits, and that means the DRL lights will constantly be on, and even the lights are running on just daytime running, right? So let's unlock that. Okay, it's unlocked. Let's enable that. Right now I want it on as the option, then activates. Cool, active. All right, some things happen. I cannot check right now, but because I'm inside the garage and the lights are automatically on. But when you're outside and it's bright, the lights should be off, running just the daytime running lights, and the DRL like lines on the stop, on the, what the hell is it called? That should be a blooper. That's hilarious. Let's do that again. The DRLs and the backlights should be on as if you are running lights on, if that makes any sense. If not, don't blame me. English is not my first language. So anyway, all right, we got the AMG menu. Let's take a look at something. All right, good. I got the parking sensors. Sweet. All right, I might have to change this in a Celsius because I have it Celsius in here, so we'll take a look at that. Welcome lights, this is already activated. Let's see. Ooh, strobe light. So strobe, I want to take a look at that. All right, so the strobe scope, this is supposedly where the lights are flashing in the front, like they have the night rider modes. So let's see, there's 2 options, static LED or dynamic LED. I believe mine are dynamic, so let's go with that, and let's activate the strobe light. Sweet. Yeah, you see me rolling on the street with that. Car meet, not on the street itself. Cool. Let's try the night rider modes. Yo, that is sweet. That is sweet. All right, so this is the dynamic LED. Let's see the static LED, if there's any change to it. All right, they're back to normal. They just turn on normally and then on. Oh, would you look at that? The static LEDs actually do a little bit different pattern. Yeah, that is nice. And let's take a look at the night rider. All right, now I got turn signals as well. So static LED is a little bit different than the dynamic, and as simple as that, just turning on and off. And I'm assuming this is not coded to the car. You have to have your OBD2 plugged in, right, from MBito in there, and using the app activated when you want to use it. So yeah, that is sweet. All right, let's see what else can we do. I do already have the start and stop switch deactivated from my tuner, Solo Motorsports, but for some reason the LED light is on indicating that it's supposedly working, but it's not, so I'm not going to touch that. Auxiliary control, enable, disable auxiliary. I have to do some research about that and then I'll find out. Let's see, analog screen, and I believe that is it, which I already have. Analog screen, let's see, analog screen, select an option. Yeah, it says enable horsepower, newton meters and feet-pound of torque, enable kilowatts. So yeah, it's basically this screen. If you don't have this one, this would enable it basically. Temperature units in Fahrenheit, I'll change to Celsius, activate, and this most likely is gonna change in here because it's rebooting. All right, so let's go back home. AMG, yep, they're back to Celsius. Nice. Besides that, so in that AMG menu you have the temperature, you have a lab, start, stop, and you have the how many G's you're pulling in corners, which is kind of similar through here. You can get that experience as well. It would have been nice to have the boost gauge for the turbo. I don't know if in the original AMGs, well, not original, but in the later version AMGs they have that, so please in the comments let me know. All right, video in motion, I want to try that. I don't know what it does. I have not played any video on this one. I don't know if it even supports it or not, but let's see, where was it? I just activated it, and then options to enable, and then activate. So I'm assuming something will happen here now. Yeah, it rebooted. By the way, you can change this as well, these logos. This is the original that came with the car. All right, yeah, so it rebooted the infotainment system. It's doing its thing. So later on we'll check. I don't know what that means, video in motion, but I'm assuming if I put a DVD or something in here, I don't know if we can read it, but we'll see. Let's see, Parktronic sound extender, Parktronic volume, and I think this is what I want to unlock for now. If you wanna guys see something else, please leave it in the comments. We'll try to do it. I don't know if I have it or not, but some of these options already are within my car, so that's why I'm not activating everything. So yes, that's it, my good people. I hope you enjoyed this video. Highly recommend MBito. Thank you so much for letting me test your products, and I'm looking forward even working with you, developing new options and things, and I'll be happily your big guinea pig. All right, so you guys can benefit from that. Okay, all right, adios comrades. Wait a minute, did I just forgot something? Yes, I did. So under service function, this is the only setting we have. If we go back to handle faults, all right, so let's see what we have here. All right, read ECU, show all ECUs, erase all DTC. So let's read ECU. So it's doing its thing. Let's see what it finds. So far 0, no codes so far. There's 3 codes in audio, commands, display. Oh, that's probably because I changed the mouse pad here. It was the original. This is eBay version. Probably that is why it's complaining, but so far everything works. and no other code so far. Keyless go. Oh, motor electronics. I have 5 faults in there. Tailgates, radar sensing unit 0, steering column module. I did change these, so that's what it says. 1 fault. Manufacturer malfunctional camera, airmatic tuner unit, panoramic sliding roof. Really interesting. View results. Communication with electronic ignition lock has a malfunction. This message is missing. So alright, well, I'm gonna take some screenshots in here. I'm going to take a look a little bit later. Airmatic. I don't think I have airmatic. It says the vehicle level at the front left is outside the tolerance. The signals belong to possible limit. I did lower the car, so probably that's what it's complaining about. Yeah. Malfunctioning camera. Which camera? It says bottom lane keep assist has a malfunction. Signal invalid. I'm going to take a screenshot and do some research on that one. Although I have not had any issue with lane assist, everything seems fine. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I think it's fine. But what is this? Handle faults. Eco start stop function preventing the engine from stopping. Alright, so that's my tuner disabling that one. Engine shutdown time has a impossible value. The fuel evaporated system is malfunctioning, which is odd, but not impossible. Alright, let's see. Implausible data was received from the control unit battery. There is a signal error or a message is faulty. IGH pressure could not be built up during engine start. No subtype information. So I'm going to take a screenshot on this and see further into it. And yeah, shall we say erase? Let's erase all. Let's see what happens. I gotta say, this is pretty little nifty device. I'm really happy with it so far. For the folks that don't have the AMG or the C450 AMG or the 43's AMGs, I can say this be a really good thing for you, because if you don't have some of the horsepower, the newton meters, the temperature gauges, the MG menus, all the other gadgets that usually come or are unlocked with the AMGs, this would definitely help you out here. All right, everything is clear now. I will see if those faults come back. Maybe we'll do a follow-up video on something, but yeah, we'll see. The more options I discover, I'll keep you guys posted, but I'll be using this, and actually I will take this to a friend of mine. He recently purchased a new car. I want to see if we can turn off the stop start function on his car. So yeah, we'll follow up. Thank you, comrades. Until next time.